Welcome back. Taking a full look at weather now. Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Although we have beautiful views out here, I don't know if I'd want to go out to the ocean right now.
Right.
If you're a surfer, huh, Dan?
Well, yeah, the surfers, you know what's going on out there. Most surfers keep a close eye. And if you're an amateur, maybe keep your distances. We have some big swells coming in. That's the one alert still in place after yesterday's storm system. High surf advisory lasts all the way until 10 a.m. tomorrow as some bigger swells are coming in 15 to 18 feet. These are going to affect mostly north and west facing beaches. So you might actually get some good swells kind of sneaking in on the north side of the bay, but you know, some bigger breakers possible on the south and east side of the bay could make things dangerous around the coast for folks, especially those who aren't used to being around the ocean. So just please keep your distance tomorrow morning. Maybe save that walk right along the surf with your dog in the morning and wait until the swells get a little bit lower. We are in big wave season anyway, so it's more common this time of year. The ocean gets a little bit more angry. Just be a little careful as some of these bigger swells continue to roll in through tomorrow morning. Let's take a look at some rainfall totals from the last couple of days. Take a look at some of these wet spots. Mining Ridge, over a foot of rain. That's a lot of water. That's in the Santa Lucia range, by the way. And then Ben Lomond. This is the town of Ben Lomond, not even Ben Lomond Mountain. 11 inches of rain, almost the same in Boulder Creek. So we had a lot of water in the upper San Lorenzo Valley. Bonnie Doon, over almost 10 inches of rain, 9 inches in Lompico, and Scotts Valley, almost 8 inches of rain. It was a lot of water in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Some of the bigger cities around the bay and interior. Watsonville, almost 4 inches of rain, over 3 in Monterey. You had some heavy downpours last night for sure. Santa Cruz, not the wettest city around the bay, oddly enough, but less than 3 inches. Salinas, almost 3 inches of rain. Hollister and Soledad did pretty good for our inland valleys as well. So a nice wet one. The storm moving out, still producing some rain across Southern California, now into the Grand Canyon region. Las Vegas getting hit with some rain. Still a little bit of snow in the southern Sierra as well as this system moves out. And we still have a few light showers as the cold core, the colder portion of this system just slides down the coast. But already we can see that next storm system, this grouping of clouds right here, and it's headed toward us. And it's actually sped up a little bit. So I'm expecting a little bit earlier than it was yesterday. And it looks like it's going to start arriving by tomorrow evening once the sun goes down. So let's get you right to it on FutureCast. Model not really showing the additional showers out there tonight, so just use your imagination. Partly cloudy skies through the rest of the evening with a light shower or two possible. It does have a little green speck or two out there, but what you could encounter still is some wet roadways. The other thing is the cold air filtering in will settle into our valleys overnight. While we will have some clouds to act as a blanket, if you get a clearer night for one of our inland valleys, temperatures could drop down to that freezing mark. And we all saw rain yesterday, so some of like the embankments next to the roadways are probably a little bit moist, probably still leaking some water out. It's possible that you could encounter some areas of black ice tomorrow morning in some of the more sheltered inland valleys. So watch out for those slippery spots. If it looks like the road is wet, it might actually be ice, so just take it easy out there on the roads tomorrow morning. So the rest of the day tomorrow, partly cloudy skies coming in as onshore flow increases ahead of our weather system. And then by around 4 p.m., we start to see some green showing up on the map with some rain potentially coming in tomorrow evening, and we're seeing some rain up in the Santa Cruz Mountains by tomorrow night around 6 p.m. or so. So that's just the initial wave. Now, unlike the last system, which kind of set up camp for a little while across Santa Cruz County, this thing's going to come flying through starting tomorrow night, and notice how fast it comes through here. So this is 8 p.m. tomorrow evening, coming down to midnight, and all of a sudden it's in southern Monterey County by 3 or 4 a.m. So it's going to come through pretty quickly late tomorrow night into Thursday morning. And while it does so, it could have some moderate rainfall rates. I'm thinking maybe a couple more inches in those coastal mountains and most cities around the bay, maybe picking up a 1/4 of an inch to maybe 1/2 an inch at the most. Now temperatures between these two systems still kind of chilly tomorrow, so let's go through these really quickly. You'll see highs mainly in the 50s, 53 in Santa Cruz tomorrow, 51 in Scotts Valley. Watsonville over to you're going to see a high in the low 50s, mid 50s Salinas to Hollister, and over to Monterey, you're going to see highs only in the 50s. So these highs about 5 to 8 degrees cool for this time of year. Even down south, some lows approaching that freezing mark, and again, some of those roads may still be wet from the rain, so keep in mind you may deal with a little bit of ice on those roads tomorrow morning, but highs only topping out in the 40s and 50s tomorrow afternoon. So over the next 7 days, we've got some more rain to talk about, including the system late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Friday to Saturday, you're looking at mostly sunny skies, looking pretty nice this weekend, just chilly for this time of year. And then next week looking wet too. Rain could arrive as early as Monday. It's looking more like Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'm expecting rain again next week. So keep that in mind for your holiday travel plans. Inland area is also kind of cool and breezy for the next couple of days. We got tomorrow's system, which we'll have a good idea about coming late tomorrow night into Thursday. And then into the weekend, we will see temperatures temperatures looking pretty comfortable, or cool, I should say, before more rain returns next week. And of course, we'll be keeping a close eye on that for you guys.
We're sure.